My name is Rhapsody and welcome back to Slay the Spire. It's time to go for the silent. Let's go. I'd really like to get a nightmare build going. I'll show you what that means when we see it. Max HP plus 7 is probably the strongest for me right there. 3 question marks and then a shop, or I could skip that and go to another. Oh, this is a line with a lot of question marks, but there's no bosses. Ooh, but then I can duck in and get 2 bosses. Okay. Okay. Start down here and then cut across the other side. Don't mind if I do. Gonna fully defend myself here because there's no way that I'm gonna be able to heal HP easily as this character. Just doesn't happen. Outside of getting the bandage colorless card, you just don't really get that much healing. Oh, and bite cards, I guess, when you trade in your strikes. I mean, 1 strike will only deal 1 damage, so instead I'm gonna triple block. This turn, with neutralizing all of my strikes, I actually get the kill. There we go. Easily done. Alright, and on max HP. Ooh, this is interesting. We actually basically get to decide our build right now. I'm gonna go for Flask. Flask is, in my opinion, one of the better poisoning cards. Transform a card, I'll transform a strike. Escape plan, sure. No negative effect on our deck archetype right there, so we basically removed a card from our deck. I'll take the relic. Everyone's vulnerable for the first turn is pretty damn good. Everything's going pretty good to start off the silent run here. If we can get a little, like, about 200 more money. I want to double defend, but I also really want to hit out the Flask. I'm going to drop the Flask. Because I'm never actually going to be able to flawlessly fight against the Slaver here. Or it's really unlikely that I would be able to flawlessly fight against the Slaver. So I may as well try and get as much ongoing effect as possible. 7 health lost. I mean, a large amount of that was also my Bouncing Flask doing it. Tools of the Trade is good in pretty much any build. Just allows you to curate your hand a little better. If I'd taken the Blade Dance before, obviously I'd be taking Dagger Shiv. Can no longer become weakened. I could remove my negative here. Remove regret from my deck, but now that I've got the ability to just discard... Oh, never mind. This turned out to be a shop as well. Oh, yikes. Really would have liked to be able to pick up Gaia. I could take Purity. Kind of lower the size of my deck a little. Or I could go... Escape Plan card removal service? No, I haven't got the money for both of those. Dagger Spray card removal service. Removing that regret from my deck is a pretty good idea. Alright. We'll remove the regret first. I guess I could go Footwork. Gives me another power. But also you just want to defend yourself while the poison does all the damage. So I'm going to take a Footwork here, actually. Then my first smithing upgrade is probably going to be on Bouncing Flask. Just because of the huge impact that has when you actually fight a boss. Oh no, I clicked my tongue. Whoops. I'm trying not to do that. Hey, Runic Dodecahedron. Ancient Tea set, sure. Really glad that I actually got good relics earlier because that Ancient Tea set isn't my favorite. Wow. So many useful cards in my opening hand. Okay, we'll Escape Plan. There's Bouncing Flask. Sure. And a strike. We will take 1 damage here. We should cut down a large amount of the turns that we actually have to spend. Yeah, that'll do it. Sorry, I'm still feeling a bit under the weather, so I keep having to mute the microphone to go and cough. Backstab's actually really good considering we have Bag of Marbles, because it's got the vulnerability already applied to someone. I usually wouldn't pick it up, but in this circumstance, sure. That is to say, I usually wouldn't pick it up in this build, but right now, it makes sense. I'm gonna go all out damage here because this is not gonna be a fun fight. Tools of trade, footwork, stab you. We've got another boss after this. Do we have a rest before that boss? We don't. Yikes. Whoo! This could this could go badly. Cool. Poison this once. Perfect. Alright, that worked out pretty well right there. Now I've got a bunch more wounds in my deck. Not particularly pleased about that. Double defense here protects me completely. Alright, sure. Only have to give up a strike, it's fine. One strike. So what's my ideal hand? Obviously a escape plan that happens to draw a... What are they called again? Oh, I've got the name of the card. That's really powerful. An escape plan that happens to draw a skill is part of every good hand for me. It's just 5 free block. Eh. You're dead next turn. You are not... Actually, you're dead this turn. Alright, good. Nothing really matters. Anyone can see that nothing really matters to me from here on out. The sentries are dead. Having the Bag of Marbles remove all of their artifact bonus on the first round was actually huge because it allowed me to poison the rest of them. Darkstone Perihaps. Hopefully it's not useful, I think. I'm going to take a poison stab just so that I have a little bit more to work in this current build. That louse should be dead. Yeah, that'll do it. I'm going to take this one a little slower. With that dex bonus, we should now be able to do this without taking any more damage. As much as I really want to drop the Bouncing Flask there, we can now cure out our hands a lot better. Easy. Slow and steady wins the race. Can't weaken me, buddy. Good work trying. Alrighty then. I'd really love to get... What would be perfect for this deck? The boss relic that passes poison onto the next character. When a character dies, it passes its poison to a random ally. That's pretty good. Obviously, I'd like Snecko's Skull, always. Bane could be my big damage. Alright, I think that's it, though. I think everything else needs to be poison and defense. It's just so much opening damage, we had to go with that. Okay. 18 incoming. I can completely protect myself, as well as deal maximum damage I could have had that turn. That's best of all worlds. Next hand's probably not going to be so... Yeah. Ooh. Poison Stab, Bane Strike. Just accept the 18. So this is going to get me 5 block if I put down Footwork first. Bane has to happen. It's 14 damage. And Poison Stab 2. So that means it's pretty much a hybrid turn. Yeah. Now, over the next 2 turns, we only need to deal like 10 actual damage ourselves. Yeah. There we go. We did it. You can Siphon Soul this turn. It's not going to matter. And then we can just immediately pass. Beautiful. Worked out quite well. Frozen Egg, choose an upgraded power. I'll put that on Tools of the Trade because energy is my problem right now. I really actually want to take Predator. Because if I get the boss relic Snecko Eye, which confuses you but allows you to draw 2 more cards per turn, and the confusion means that whenever you draw a card, its energy cost is randomized. So I kind of want to take Predator for that reason. But if I don't get Snecko Eye, then Predator's horrible. For my deck archetype at the moment. When I talk about things being good or bad, I'm always talking relative to what I'm currently using. 12 more on you will just make you split, right? 12 poison takes you down to 35. No, you won't split. Beautiful. It's important that that doesn't split this turn, because I want to be able to deal a lot of damage and then have it split next turn. I might actually be able to completely avoid it actually splitting at all. Never mind, not with a hand like this. Oh, look, it's all my damage. Okay. Yeah, just got that. Poisonous Stab Bane is a kill. We'll neutralize for a draw. Sorry, neutralize. Will escape plan for a draw. Get back on this medium slime. And yeah, easy kill. I'm just gonna let poison do the kills when I can. Burst, holy shit. Burst a poison bouncing flask. That would be amazing. All right, let's Smith upgrade our backstab. Now does 24 damage. Alright. Well, this is a pretty easy opener. Backstab, Bouncing Flask, Poison, Stab. I think that's all of the stabbing I get to do, though. Yeah, that's pretty good. 20 damage a turn from now on. Shouldn't have to use my regen potion now. This is going to force me to take some damage, but that was 14 damage we actually got to kick in there. God, if I die, I'm going to be sad. Beautiful. Managed to weaken it as well as gain enough armor. Okay, hit him up with that more poison. 12 I need to protect myself against, so we'll just double defend Poison Stab. If the opponent triggers the mode shift on their turn before they attack by taking the poison hit, they still get to take a turn after the mode shift. It's only if they transform while they're attacking you. So if you have like Caltrops or Bronze Scales and they take damage when they're attacking you, then you get a whole free turn. Since we're not going to get that, I'm just worried about dealing as much damage this turn as possible. That was done entirely incorrectly. What I should have done is done both of the strikes first and had my opponent not change form and then done the Bane. I mean, I know I could have protected myself that turn, but I wasn't going to die, and I really wanted to do that. That's why I picked up Burst in the first place. This build has something. It's going somewhere. Adrenaline, 1000%. Yes. Fuck. We did get Snecko Eye. That doesn't work with my build now with Adrenaline and Escape Plan and all these 1-costs. If I had more than one 2-cost card and, you know, fewer 0-cost cards in my deck, then I would consider Snecko Eye, but I can't consider it as a result. That's 8 anytime I go for a Campfire. That's pretty good. Yeah, I'm going to take the Eternal Feather. Just try and get me some healing that I don't usually have in a deck like this. Or rather in this character at all. Could go for an early shop. Yeah, sure. Hopefully they're selling the Snecko Skull. Not the Snecko Eye, but the Snecko Skull. Okay. Now we can Poison Stab, Backstab, and Bane to kill one of them. Footwork block. Completely protect myself after all of that. Ridiculous. You're not allowed to have any of my money, mugger. Unfortunate that that turn was so defensive because we really do need to get through the... Hopefully you defend this turn because then I can... Yeah. Burst, Bouncing Flask, attack. Now it's impossible for the mugger to escape. Because while it tries to escape, it's going to die. And the only thing that really could have done that for me was the poison. Okay. None of those really fit with me. Deadly Poison, when upgraded, is only 6. For the cost of a card? No, I don't know about that. Every time you play 3 attacks in a single turn, gain 4 block? Eh. I kind of want to go Backstab and card removal. Yeah. Let's remove another strike from our deck. I could even get another Footwork. The time it takes to set those Footworks up, we kind of lose a lot. I don't know if I want to take it. Alright, I'm gonna leave. Let's take as many question marks as we can, so hug the left after this. I'm fine with that. It's unfortunate this enemy couldn't be affected by the Ring of Marvels, otherwise we would have been on a roll there. We'll still just try and break down the front. Just got discard. Let's hold on to the blocks. Good. Good. Poison's not going to work, but it will set up for later poisons. We can just block and double attack. The problem is going to be the turn where the Spirit Guardian suddenly turns around and does 20 damage after making us frail, so this is going to be rough. I think I'm going to remove Neutralize, because I'm going to need all of this defensiveness. Right. Double hit that bouncing. I think this just kills now, right? Yep, that'll do it. And then I'll just double... What? Oh, I need to upgrade bursts now. Yeah, I forgot about that. I want burst to double the effect of my next 2 skills. That's what I was expecting it was going to do there, but obviously it didn't. Yeah, none of that works for my deck archetype. Do I want to go for a boss, or do I want to go for a question mark? Boss. Because there's a couple bosses in this game that I might actually just nuke down in the first turn or 2. Okay. Enfeebling Spores is unfortunate, but at least we're immune to the weaken. Adrenaline up. So we burst the Bouncing Flask. We get 24 poison damage on you. And then we can hit you with Bane for 14 more damage. Yeah, I think we've got the kill as long as we order this correctly. I think Bane comes last, though. I think it's Poison Stab Bane. Yes. Alright. Easily done. This Runic Dodecahedron is actually working ridiculously for us. I'm amazed. I'm frankly amazed. Ooh. Probably not going to be able to protect myself against that Gremlin Leader enough. Yeah, double block isn't even going to save me. I mean, 1 block and a potion. That'll do it, actually. Because this extra mana that I'm getting at the start of every turn is ridiculous. If I can hold that for as long as possible, it's going to be amazing. Give me burst. That means my next hand is very likely to have Burst, Bouncing Flask, and Bane. That's really good. In fact, it will have all of them because I got Tools of the Trade. Holy crumbs. Holy cramola, you guys. This is amazing. That said, now I've got a bunch of other targets that I'm not trying to poison, so... definitely need to keep the defense. I probably burst, bounce, and then double defend. No, I can't double defend. Again, burst doesn't do that. Damn. Let's burst with bounce. Just gonna make sure that only one of them is hitting me. Damn it. Really wanted that to go better. Gremlin Leader is now going to try and buff. Just got that, sure. Eternal Feather will start getting me back to maximum HP. Oh, they're so squishy. Sure. That's actually pretty much how I wanted that to go. Okay, so Neutralize here will take you down to 7 damage. Neutralize on the back will take you down to 12. So the differential is 2 damage here, but neutralizing the one at the back, the difference is 6. It's pretty good. So taking down multiple targets is a huge weakness of this deck. We need to fix that. You can buff yourself. Hopefully this turn we get Bouncing Flask Burst. If we do, I'm going to be real pleased about it. Oh well, Bouncing Flask, Bane. Don't know why people are drag racing on this street, but still they are. Since the Gremlin Leader actually attacks at the end of the order, I do need to make sure that I do a little more damage on you. Beautiful. And then just double defend. Because the damage from the Gremlin is actually... Oh no, it... Okay, so everyone goes through their poison phase and then they go through their attack phase. Of course, I knew that. I should have known that at least. Should have remembered it. I'm not going to be taking Wraith form. I don't have the time to set up my build currently. I'm not going to have a time to take 3 mana to make a Wraith form happen. Do need to upgrade Burst, and next is Adrenaline. Pretty much got to do that one. Don't want another curse in my deck. Ooh, our max HP is out of control. I think I actually just straight up kill the Taskmaster here. Okay. Just gonna put a defense down. I'm gonna have the Slaver in front start taking poison because I'm gonna be hitting the one in back manually. I might kill it in time, who knows? Okay, good. I'm not getting entangled this turn. That's always a plus. I want to deal a lot of damage. Guess I kind of have to. I accept a little bit of damage doing this, but I got a lot out. The problem is now going to be the Slaver in back is going to have a couple free turns. Not exactly the target I wanted to hit that many times. Yikes. These boss battles aren't going that great. I wonder how many times the Darkstone Periapt is actually triggered for me. Once, right? And then we've got these other 2 things giving us max HP, so... throw away anything that does damage because I can't use it. Footwork, Burst, Defend. I mean, it's a reasonable amount of defense. Blocked a lot of the damage. Alright. Throw away defense here, because I'm pretty sure our damage will just take us over the end. Yep, that'll do it. And we got all of the turns of our regeneration. That worked out a lot better than it looked like it did. Oddly Smooth Stone and extra dex. Beautiful. No cards I want there, but sure. I'm getting used to that. No, I'm going to be saving my money rather than buying potions. Thank you very much. Okay. One down. If they look posed to do a lot of damage, then I'm probably going to nuke one of them. I really want a turn where I get Burst Adrenaline. It's thematic. A sudden burst of adrenaline. Alright. Block as much as I can. Bane is pretty good next turn. I may actually have to just use the explosion, though. Okay. Adrenaline. There's Bane, and you're just gonna die so that I can make sure that I block much damage. Ooh. Yikes. As much as I want to use Poison Stab, I really should. It'll keep my Bane active if I happen to draw it in this turn. There's the Bane, as expected. Escape plan. Double defend. This is getting worse and worse. Ah, never mind. We have Burst and Bouncing Flask in our next hand. Yay! We did it! Goodbye, cultist. This is going to work really well against some bosses and horribly poorly against other bosses. Let's find out which is which. Receive a relic, sure. Okay, anytime we discard a card, gain 3 block. Collector. Collector. This is going to work really badly against the Collector, because the Collector has the... AoE is what you want against the Collector, and we, I'm pretty sure, have a notable lack of that. I'm going to do the draw here, because I really don't want both of those available next turn. That is saying both of those enemies available to attack me next turn. Damn, that animation was smooth. I think they upped the animations on the Centurion. What should go? Yeah? Yeah, the animation's been changed there. A little more punchy now. I think we do everything but strike this turn. Gonna take 2 damage, but gotta break a couple eggs to make some eggs that are broken. Pretty sure that's how that goes. Okay, let's burst to escape plan. Oh. And then we'll burst out some poison. And that's, despite doing a lot of damage, that didn't count as using an attack, so Art of War triggers. Art of War might actually be really handy for me. Okie dokie. Also, I'm getting 3 block a turn because of the tough bandages. I wasn't even thinking about that. I'd forgotten that I actually have a second discard mechanic in my deck from the choosing with Tools of the Trade. Nope. Still need to stabilize more than I need damage right now. I think it's actually time to rest. Yeah, otherwise I'm probably just going to get dunked on by this boss. With that maximum HP, I mean, ooh, if we go below 33, then I know I would have died. The problem here is now I need to kill all of these quite quickly. I don't think I can. Okay. Well, weakest one first. Oh, this is going to be a hard fight. Very glad I rested. Otherwise, I was definitely dead here. Probably neutralize. I need like this whole hand, right? No, it's got to be Bouncing Flask. I'm gonna need to focus more on defense than anything else right now. Yep. Footwork. We will neutralize the person dealing the most damage, despite the fact that this Torch Head is on 10. No, actually, I should have done it to the Torch Head. So it only would have prevented 2 damage here, whereas over here it prevented 5. but this would have put it, the Torch Head, in a really good range for a single strike to kill it next turn. And also, the damage differential, like blocking 2 and blocking 5, doesn't matter. Yeah, it was 1 health difference. Let's escape. I hate that I had to wait so much damage on that attack there. It would have been lovely to just strike the one in front and then poison and bane a different Torch Head. That would have actually set us up for some really good turns. Well, we're about to be frailed, but we can't be weakened. You know what? I think our only hope here is basically a really good poison. Oh, man! One more on the front! Come on! The Collector is going to resummon now as well, which is royally going to suck. The Collector is definitely the worst boss I would have had to fight here, which is why I'm so sad. Because there were better options for things that I could have fought and actually would have had a reasonable chance against. It's just the Collector wasn't one of them. Even the Automaton, with the fact that it has so many artifact triggers, I would have been fine. Really needed a way to poison so I could do more damage here. Hey, we might pull through, but I'm very doubt. Yeah, as soon as that 18 came up, it was not gonna happen. If we're pulling through, it's like all block this turn. 6, 6, 18. We do those two. We can do that. Keep ourselves alive. You're trying to summon again. This is treading water at its least fine. Burst the escape plan. Then it has to be a survivor burst as well. Ugh. I'm almost resentful of the fact that we're able to hang on like this. Because it just feels like we should be dead now. It feels like, you know, the time for us is over. They're going to summon another enemy and I'm not going to be able to deal with them. Can't believe how useless our poison build has been here. What we really needed with this would have been a Noxious Fumes power so that all of these enemies are getting poisoned in AoE. Dead. And then, like, even if I do all of my block, I can't protect myself against the rest of this. Damn it! The single target characters would have been so easy. Ah, poison build. I even rested for you, poison build. I don't do that for no one. I don't even know if we had more HP, I don't even know if that was winnable. Because my opponent still just has the ability to refill their board and we can't clear them out as fast as our opponent can create them. For the moment though, my name has been Rhapsody, the name of the game has been Slay the Spire. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves and hopefully we'll see you next time.